bum bum. The clouds were damp, the light a tacky gold, a celestial kitsch that smelled of mothballs and old. I stood before the gate, my silk tie perfectly straight, while Peter fumbled with a ledger burdened by its weight. "You've quite a list," the fisherman sighed, squinting through his bifocals. "The pride, the greed, the way you look down on the locals." I checked my watch, a Patek, now frozen at the hour of my demise, and met his gaze with the weary pity one saves for the unwise. It's all just a matter of when and of where, a puff of morality caught in the air. For virtue is fickle and sin is a ruse, depending on which pair of centuries you choose. So unlatch the deadbolt and hand me the key. The universe owes its existence to me. I've out-talked the angels, I've cheated the span, the world shaking, soul faking, impossible man. "My dear Simon Bar Jonah," I drawled, adjusted my cuff, "your metric for goodness is frankly amateur stuff. You speak of right and wrong as if they're etched in the stars, instead of nervous ticks shaped by tribalism and wars." I leaned against the pearl, it was porous, second-rate stone, and dismantled his worldview in a bored melodic tone. Morality is a fashion, Peter, like the rough or the bell-bottom jean, a fleeting consensus of what the bipedal apes find clean. To judge a man of the 21st century by a desert nomad's code is like running modern software on a binary toad. Sin is a linguistic error, a ghost in the machine, an arbitrary boundary drawn where the ego gets mean. It's all just a matter of when and of where, a puff of morality caught in the air. For virtue is fickle and sin is a ruse, depending on which pair of centuries you choose. So unlatch the deadbolt and hand me the key. The universe owes its existence to me. I've out-talked the angels, I've cheated the span, the world shaking, soul faking, impossible man. He blinked, his halo flickering like a dying neon sign. But the killing, the line, the what's yours is mine. I laughed, a sharp, dry sound that echoed off the jasper walls. Biological imperatives, Peter, truly, the vacuum calls. If I stole, I was merely redistributing a concept of own, a legal fiction you've embraced to keep yourself on that throne. And wrong, please, in a billion years when the sun is a husk, will the universe care if I cheated on a Tuesday at dusk? I stepped toward the bars, my arrogance a physical heat, waiting for the logic to make his surrender complete. Your heaven is a museum of outdated neurological trends. Now open the gate of a feeling, this is where the comedy ends. It's all just a matter of when and of where, a puff of morality caught in the air. For virtue is fickle and sin is a ruse, depending on which pair of centuries you choose. So unlatch the deadbolt and hand me the key. The universe owes its existence to me. I've out-talked the angels, I've cheated the span, the world shaking, soul faking, impossible man. He looked at the book, then at my smirk, then back at the gold. He looked like a man who realized the lie he'd been sold. With a groan of the hinges, he waved me through the divide, too exhausted by my syntax to keep the impossible outside. "Welcome," he muttered, "to the eternal, unchanging light." I stepped past him, sneering. "It's a bit bright, isn't it?" It's all just a matter of when and of where, a puff of morality caught in the air. For virtue is fickle and sin is a ruse, depending on which pair of centuries you choose. So unlatch the deadbolt and hand me the key. The universe owes its existence to me. I've out-talked the angels, I've cheated the span, the world's shaking, soul faking, impossible man. I strolled into the kingdom looking for a manager to berate, because even in paradise the decor is decades out of date.